Hi guys, let's unpack this solar eclipse. It's a partial solar eclipse, August 2018. So let's talk about a few things that all zodiac signs should do during this kind of like period, right? So it is a partial solar eclipse and it is called number 81118. As you will see, that's going to become significant later. So this is sort of like here to kind of like finish this summer cycle of cosmic chaos, and everyone will feel its effects. If you have been having a rough time like me and you want to take out a karmic insurance policy, things all zodiac signs should do during the August 2018 can actually increase chances of universe having your back, right? So keep in mind that the universe is no sole artist, so your participation is needed. So kind of like collaboration is needed. So keep in mind that we are also going through the Mercury retrograde, and check my other videos that you're seeing here on the right in the corner, as well at the end of the video. Please check it out because I have gone in more details. So with the California wildfires spreading smoke all the way to New York City, the sky is kind of going to look extra ominous ahead of this eclipse, right? However, don't let that deter you from basically shedding the dark and twisty energy of the summer. So we can all head into fall with a fresh perspective. So eclipses are always openings. They're like a great time to stay in, meditate, and do our inner work, right? And this is kind of like agreed by both Western and Vedic astrologers, right? So first and foremost, let's start with the number one. So what needs to be done? One of the best ways to get clear about what you want is to write down your intentions. So leave behind what you want to leave behind, and also write what you want to welcome in your life. Write this down. One side, hey, I am leaving behind, and write this. Not, I do not want this, I do not want that. You cannot process the negative word, and this is also something to think for us when we get into negative stage, because people basically attribute negative stage to us even when we want to combat it. So always I want to read off and then list things instead of I don't want this, I don't want that. And also, what do I want to welcome into my life? So spend some time in quiet reflection, kind of like take that old times approach to it, piece of the paper and pen and pencil. And then kind of like make a list of everything in your life that's not working for you. And another page, intentions for the next 6 months. So some good questions that you need to ask yourself is, at this time, what do I feel I am most held back by? How can I more embody my passions and desires? And they are like tricky ones. What is my life purpose? And what am I here to transmute and overcome? How am I using my energy? Is it efficient, or are there leaks that need to be patched? What do I most want to develop or grow or create right now? So these are kind of like some significant questions, as I have just pointed out to you. So it would be definitely really great to look into that direction. Next, meditate. Once when you kind of like made your bye-bye list and your list of things you just want to manifest, kind of like rip it up, or even better, burn it. List of everything you want to get rid of and throw it away. Take your manifestation list then and put it under your pillow. So when you go to bed, turn on that kind of like 9-hour sleep meditation designed to remove negative energy, and let your subconscious do the work of resetting your karmic mojo during this particular solar eclipse. And trust me, this actually really works. So there is a fun one. Get in the water. So It's definitely a metaphorical way to wash away all of that cosmic chaos and crap. And this is like something that I recommend doing during the August 11th partial solar eclipse. So whether you're submerging yourself in the water, so it's a bathtub, or it's like some of you more happy to live next to some kind of like beach, it's kind of like a perfect way to wash away what no longer serves you, to create a truly fresh slate for all of this to integrate, to settle, and grow. So take a bath, go swimming, jump in the oceans. Also, drinking tons of water can actually be a solution. So flow and be fluid, and don't fight what's happening within you or around you, and just kind of like allow this cosmic flush to happen. Okay, we are getting to some really big ones. And this one it is. Give yourself a break. You know, pretty much everyone I talked to this week is kind of overwhelmed, and even kind of like getting to this point of, oh my gosh, why is this happening? I am overcome with sadness. I'm overcome with needing to eat, or I have no time to eat. Everybody kind of like experience the same thing through a different kind of like sets of eyes, right? So think of the August 11th partial solar eclipse like a stop sign, and say to yourself, okay, it's time to chill out. I'm going to sit right next to the stop sign and just make a little break in this drive. The more that you try to push ahead, the more likely you're going to feel frustrated or even exhausted. So because we are going through retrograde, there are lots of kind of shifts that are happening, and it's affecting Mercury and Mars and Pluto and Neptune, Uranus and Saturn, and I think even that little asteroid Chiron. So hello, who are we compared to this very, very, very small kind of thing? So slow down, take time to mindfully breathe, and you're going to be in a much better place to address challenges and abrupt changes, as they for sure will pop up. And here we are. We are at the God's language part. You need to work with the 1111 gateway, you know. So if you have seen, it's kind of like the show, I think it's believe canceled here and now, you probably are curious about 1111 theme that kind of like dominates the storyline. So the August, as I told you in the beginning, this partial eclipse falls on August 11, 2018, or 81118. So according to the website, the moon woman, the eclipse occurs on the 11th day in a year. It also adds up to 11. Of course, we are in the year number 11, which makes it a powerful portal to 1111 gateway that illuminates a path of awakening that allow things in your life that have been murky to suddenly become clear. Think about it, and I don't care if you believe in God, in spirit, in universe, if you don't believe in anything at all. I do know that you understand there is like this transmutation of energy. So this is the gateway. This is your stargate. What answers do you want to find? This is your time. So if you really want, you know, it's kind of like really good to really pull it to yourself in your meditation. Also really, really focus on these intentions, as well as if you really want to send any messages or anything like that to maybe the people who crossed over, and maybe you want to kind of express your gratitude. Another thing that I want to tell you, which is really, really good to do, is forgiveness. I don't know to which amount you accumulate things that you needed to put aside because something else came in the way, something else was more important, or maybe nobody really wanted to listen us when we really needed that sympathetic ear to hear us. Maybe somebody let us down, left us out in the cold, or betray us. This is a really good time to forgive. Remember, forgiveness is not the function of a gift to anybody else but us. Forgiveness is the biggest gift we can give it to ourselves. Forgiveness allows us to remove that baggage and set us free. Forgiveness also allows this other person to understand that we are a bigger person. So forgiveness always works. And this is definitely one of the greatest things that you can do during the solar eclipse. Kindness can never go wrong, right? So this partial solar eclipse is influenced by myriad of retrograde planets. As I told you, they all kind of have competing agendas. Just think of you maybe being in a meeting where every person wants something. It's kind of like one of those mystery movies, right? So just like, these planets are all fighting for control, and they're also encouraging humans to do the same. So because of this eclipse 81118 is taking place in overconfident Leo, you're more likely to say the first thing that pops into your head. So basically, this cosmic traffic jam will increase misunderstandings, and sorry to say, but it can give you verbal diarrhea that you might regret later. So it is really the best to practice kindness, and keep in mind that everybody else is feeling as ungrounded as you are. Just think about that you just simply are with somebody who maybe has difficulties in kind of like opening up, growing up, and you really want to give them an extra care. If somebody else also spouts off without thinking, try to remember that they're likely doing their best. So do not take it personally. Forgiveness, remember the previous lesson? So during this eclipse, other people's words and thoughts and actions are not about you. 99.9%. Let me quote this greatest poet called Lady Gaga. She said, "I have been searching for ways to heal myself, and I have found that kindness is the best way." So what is the bottom line? If you do nothing else during this partial solar eclipse, commit to being kind to yourself and to those around you. If you can succeed at this, you will not only get through 81118 like a boss, but you will also secure a spot on the universe's nice list. What a great way to get your karma points. So guys, I hope this helps, and until the next time, I love you.